welcome back once again, the last stop of week 11, game 10, and it's quickly upon us. I'm on the campus of Blackman High School. I'm with the head coach of the Blaze, head coach Matt Kriesky. How you doing today, Coach?
Pretty good. Thanks for having me on.
Well, this is the last one. It started here, it ends here. This is where it started, 2009. So you're with me. Last Friday night, man, what a wild football game. You and me and Guthrie and the Blaze and the Rockets and the two bands and the fans and everybody were all involved in a wild one, wasn't we, Coach?
It was a good one. Good high school football game. Both teams played hard. You can tell there was a lot at stake at that game. And it came down the wire. And we're fortunate you were there to film it and catch it. I've had a lot of people text me, call me, about it, how exciting of a high school game it was.
It's one of those situations. You had the lead there with few seconds left, few seconds left. I mean, you got the lead. You're in control. He's got to go for two to try. He's going to go for two to try to win it. Yep. And he lines up. He doesn't get it. And then, he had the onside kick. You knew he was going to onside kick. And then it just became a big gamble, didn't it, Coach? I mean, like he said, we kicked that 8-9 times. Blackman's going to get it, and the game's over. And you win it. It was just, it was a little bit of a gamble there at the end.
It was, and fortunate for them, they went through some of our guys' legs, through their hands. And, when it did that, I was hoping it was going to go out of bounds, but it kind of stopped. And, that's just what it says. They gave everything they had, and that guy, young man, recovered it. Did a great job getting downfield.
But they still had to score too. I mean, it wasn't. They still had to execute. But I think since they recovered it, and then you're in shock that they recovered it, and you don't have it, and now they've got advantage as far as having the ball, and then they put together a quickie, and they say, you've got a minute left on the game, but it's almost. I mean, it requires some things to be put together that your team's just not used to executing all the time.
Yeah, and it's almost like the balloon went out when they got that onside kick, but we still, if we made a couple stops, it could have been different, But it is what it is. We got to move on. We've got to take care of this Friday night versus Coffee, and then we're big Rockville Rockets fans this week. We need them to win and hopefully secure us that 4th spot in the playoffs. We've been talking all year about getting that 11th game. So that's been our goal since I got here. So we put ourselves in a situation where we need a little help.
Well, and I think you got to look at it like this. I mean, the 12th man, your faculty, staff, and fan, and the band, and everybody's going to be there. So that's not going to be a problem. Biggest problem you got is this Coffee County's a big team, a big daggone football team. They don't have a whole lot of depth, but they're a big football team. They're going to play. They're a gutsy football club. They like to come after you. They're going to try to hurt you, Coach. I mean, because they're big kids, and you do need Rockville to do what they got to do. But you're right. The only thing you have control of is right out here at the Inferno's field.
So that's what I told them all week. We've been preaching being physical on both sides of the ball. He said they're going to run downhill. They're going to hit you in the mouth offensively. They're not going to dress anything up cute. They're going to line up in I formation, and they've got an offensive lineman that they move to fullback, and it's an I formation, and they're going to come at you. And defensively they're going to try to, they're big up front defensively. So our offensive line will have to play well. We'll have to execute and be able to move the football.
And you're gonna have to pass a little bit better like you did at Riverdale. I didn't think you got your passing game going like you needed to out at Rockville. You'll have to get that going a little bit in order to make the odds a little bit better for you guys to come out on top.
Yep. We struggled a little bit last week, but like you said, we're going to have to, throw and catch the football, make a few guys are miss, and then keep the ball moving, keep it out of their hands, and score. That's the biggest thing. I feel like it's going to be a low-scoring game, and again, which team's going to wear down first, which team's going to throw in the towel. They want to win. They're coming off a big win against Ottawa, so you know they're riding high right now.
And you knew kind of too somewhere along the way, you know, even though they've had a little bit of bad fortune. I mean, they're a type of football club that they're playing through it. So you know, there they get the Ottawa win. They just continue to. We're just going to continue on our mission. I mean, doing what we do, and you come away with a W. So you know, even though you persevere and you know you meet the challenge or battle adversity, as they say. If you stick with it long enough, you will kick the door down.
Yep, and that's what we're hoping to do. You know, we've practiced been well this week. You know, we've been preaching being physical. So you know, we hope that they come out and we match their physicality Friday night and come out with a W.
We're looking forward to coming over tomorrow night and everything. I got a roster from Coffee County, so we're set to go. And so Stork Vision will be here at 7 o'clock with that broadcast. And it'll be between the Coffee County Red Raiders and the Blackman Blaze. Y'all tune in.